Hey, you guys, on this wonderful Monday. Up early this morning. Um, took my dropped my godson off to school this morning. Um, but while I'm just sitting here, I was just meditating. I was talking to God, and I was just like strolling on Facebook, and God had reminded me of a word that He had gave me last year about 2023. We was going to start seeing deaths like never before, and then God reminded me, and that was in December, when God gave me that word. And then God reminded me of another word that He gave me when I released and told the parents to check in with your children, especially the teenagers, because they are going through a lot. Um, if you guys have not utilized spring breaks to tap into y'all kids, the next break that they have from school or even on the weekend, start tapping into your children. Make sure they're okay, because they're dealing with a lot of stuff. They're dealing with school shootings. They're dealing with their classmates and stuff getting killed, getting injured. That's a lot to deal with as a young adult. Check in with your children, especially when they go on school breaks. Though your kids are the main investment next to God and your spouse that you need to be investing in. It's God, your spouse, then your children. Invest in your children. We have a lot of kids that are raising themselves now, and the devil is out to kill, steal, and destroy. He can't stand marriages, and he can't stand families. So he's gonna do whatever he can to tear it apart. So tap in and check into your children in this season, in this hour, because 2023 we are going to see a lot of deaths. I mean, but you have to do your part too, as far as making sure your children and stuff is okay, as far as covering your children and stuff in prayer. It's essential now. We need God more in this hour more than ever, because all the things that are going on in this hour, all the witchcraft and stuff that is going on in this hour, you have to cover your children. You have to tap into your children, make sure your children is okay. They are your, besides your spouse and God, they are a top priority. So check in on your kids. Make sure they okay. If they are going through a lot of stuff, make sure they're getting the therapy, the mentorship, the counseling and stuff that they need. Make sure you're giving them what they need, because you will be held accountable for them. They are still your children. Um, but just wanted to come and say that y'all make sure y'all tapping into y'all kids. Um, Make sure y'all spending time with y'all children. I can't say it enough. I saw it firsthand myself, where it's just like the parents let the kids raise themselves, and then when stuff happen, they're so devastated. But you need to tap into your kids. The things that people let their kids do today, we wasn't raised that way. So why are y'all allowing y'all kids to be raised that way, to go in and everywhere by themselves like they adults and they're not grown? And then when something happen, you're devastated. Like, tap into your children. Tap into your children. Be there for your children. Be their parent. Be their mentor. I mean, be there for your children, for real. Like, because this is a crazy time that we are in. And we need God, and these kids need their parents more than ever for guidance. The world and the streets and everybody else should not be raising your child. Tap into your kids. Make sure your kids is okay. Make sure they getting what they need from you. Okay? Um, because like I said, I see it so much. I see it so often. Um, I had released a word like this a few years ago to somebody, and it came back and hit. And it hurt me because they didn't take heed to what I was trying to tell them about tapping into your children, spending time with your children. You are accountable for your children. I commend the men, but especially men, especially if you got young boys, tap into your children, because we can be mothers to them, but we can't teach them how to be men. Okay? A woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. Only his father or a male figure or a male role model can do that. But tap into your children. Make sure they're getting the resources and stuff that they need, because we are living in a time where the devil really is out to take out the younger generation, because of the anointing and the gifts that they carry that's coming behind us, because they are our future. But we won't have a future if the devil keep taking them out. So cover, pray for your kids, tap into your children. Okay. Um, Make sure they're okay. All right. Just wanting to come and just share that. But yeah, you guys, on this motivational Monday, Spend time with your kids. Take time out with your kids during this hour. During this time, it's very essential. It's very well needed. All right. And I love you all, and I will talk to y'all later.